Good morning, Bonita Springs.
Good morning. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. From Calusa John, Kayak, Loco Aaron, and Max Iguana. Hope everybody had a good Christmas and Happy New Year. Last night, I heard a lot of fireworks.
A lot of fireworks out there. And guess what? I was hearing them this morning when I was coming into work. So, kudos to Bonita.
People just didn't run out of fireworks.
They run out of fireworks.
That's what I kept thinking. You're going to run out eventually, but they never did.
Good for the firework companies.
So, yeah, somebody's made some money during the pandemic, right?
Yep.
So, what else is going on?
Man, I tell you what, we've been having a great mini season here at CGT at Riverside Park. People love the no contact, ease of use rentals. How we do it? You come out, you go on CGT.com, pick your launch time, pick the type of kayak that you want. CGTkayaks.com. Did I say that right? CGTkayaks.com. Thanks, Nick. A little bit too much drink last night.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! And go online, book the kayak, get your launch window, you show up, sign a piece of paper, you're in the water in less than as fast as you can get on the water.
Yeah.
Works out great. My hands are pruned because I've been washing like 50 kayaks a day here, the jackets and everything. But I tell you what, everyone gets nice fresh gear every time they go out. Everything's clean, smells clean, is clean. So a lot of great folks. So come on down and rent a kayak. We still have some openings for this afternoon. We're booking up quick. And the weekend too.
Yeah. Well, you've been seeing manatee on the river,
right?
Oh,
geez, the manatee were not disappointing. So many manatee on the river right now. Now the Gulf temperature I looked yesterday was under 70 degrees. So,
yeah, it's been cold, but it's warming up fast.
It's warming up fast. We're supposed to get another little cold front. Now the whole key, guys, for manatee on the Imperial River is when that Gulf temperature gets below 70 degrees. This river stays a natural 72, 73 degrees, and we get them up this river. Now, what's nice is there's a little sweetheart manatee up there we've been doing some videos on, and she actually comes right up to the kayak and does the rollover and everything. So she's a real ham. So a lot of people have been really enjoying her. We haven't named her yet, but we call every manatee Sally. So that must be Sally up there.
Well, I remember the other day when you and I were up there, there was a huge iguana.
Yeah.
Oh, he was about 4 or 5 times the size of this little guy.
We also been getting reports of otter on the river too. So a lot of folks have been seeing otter. Now, the key is you don't want to rent a kayak or you can't get on the kayak. You're walking through the park. The manatee yesterday, I don't know if you're familiar with Riverside Park. We have Riverside Park. The railroad track split it in half. We have Depot Park, and then we have another beautiful park called Island Park. You take a little red bridge. It's an island. When you go to Island Park and walk west, there's a little creek called Rosemary Creek that goes right into the Imperial River. There's a little sandbar that goes there. We had 4 manatee laying on that sandbar all day. Some lady comes back and thought they were stranded there, and I said, no, manatee. She almost throw their bodies out of the water. I said, this is how manatee are.
I call those pile manatee.
Yeah. They're all stacked up on the sandbar. So everyone yesterday, if they came back to the launch, and I asked, hey, did you guys see manatee? And they said no. I said we sent them another 20 yards down the river, and there was manatee there. So it was really, really excellent. So how's the bay? I know you've been on point.
Well, I have asthma, and whenever we have the red tide that acts up, it's been acting up. The last couple of days, it's been pretty good. And I checked the red tide this morning, and it looks like the worst of it is now south of us.
Yeah, I've been getting reports from Colleen and a lot of folks down in Naples. A lot of the barrier islands down by 10,000 Islands have the fish on them. We saw a little bit down in Naples too, with the fish, the dead fish on there too.
I'm actually going to try going out tomorrow and get a look at the bay and see what the bay looks like.
And get a good report from you out there. So yeah, thanks for going out there, John. I know my folks. I grew up near the beach, very, very near the beach. My folks still have the house there, and my folks have been feeling the itchiness and scratching, and so we've been doing our social distancing, but it's a little scary when your family all of a sudden, is it red tide, is it the virus, what's going on? But it seemed to clear up pretty quick with them, so they're feeling better now.
like I said, it seems to be going away now, and I saw a map this morning, and it showed most of it was south of us.
So hopefully we'll keep our fingers crossed with that. But with that, our river doesn't get the red tide.
Right. We don't get the red tide. We don't get the blue-green algae.
We get that constant flow coming out, and we're still getting a pretty good flow coming out of the swamp and out of the strand up there. It's been amazing. John and I did a nice paddle. We did a live feed if it was on there, if you could see it. There's some dead zones in there, but I tell you the truth, the water clear.
The water quality in the river is just, I've never seen it this nice. I really have never seen it this nice. It was awesome. What a terrific paddle, I gotta say. I had a great time.
My neck was sore because instead of looking up,
I was
looking in the water all the time. There were spots that the visibility was, 12 feet?
Oh yeah, I mean, we were looking 8 foot down and seeing the bottom with no problem.
Seeing the bottom. And the type of bottom river that we have, it's a nice sandy, very sandy, and our water, it's not like what we call spring clear, it's honey clear. Yeah. So it has that nice tannins from our beautiful cypress trees, but definitely you can see the bottom.
Oh, yeah, I saw a school of garfish that were big there by the Bat Bridge, which was nice. The Bat Bridge, it doesn't ever disappoint. The bats are still up there. We'll be doing a trip or two this year, won't we?
Yeah, we're going to be doing some tours here. We're just getting our protocols in place. So we've been really itching to get back on the water and doing our education tours and doing our general tours that we do on the water. Speaking of tours, we got our history walk tour.
Our history walk's coming up in January. I think it's January 16th is the first one. It's the Calusa walk. Everything's done outside. We won't be inside any structures because of the coronavirus. Have to wear a mask, but we will be talking about the Calusa and going through their history, doing demonstrations of their technologies.
Awesome.
I'll throw the atlatl at them.
Oh, cool. I'll be your target.
The spear thrower. And Max will be there, and you can get to meet Max. He loves people, likes being petted, so he's looking forward to it.
It's good. For years we've been doing the history walks in conjunction with the Bonita Springs Historical Society. They've been really, really popular. We do the Shangri-La one. We do all kinds of different ones down
this
there.
This year you can do everything, register having no deal with phone calls and stuff. Just go online to the Bonita Springs Historical Society. There's a link right there to their walk site. Click on that walk site, and it's set up right there, right through PayPal. You can pay for everything.
That's the wave of the future. Everything's going to be done online. Everything's done on credit cards. And what's nice is, when you do it, it's paid for. You just show up and enjoy.
With the coronavirus, this was done specifically because we didn't want to be exchanging money in hands and being close to people. So you can do it in person if you want to, but we're trying to limit contact.
I know. And these are outside walking tours. If we've been doing these a while, and the majority of them are outside. Yeah. And the weather's perfect.
The past they stopped inside some buildings, but we won't be doing that with this one. We're able to do everything right from the outside.
Right from the outside. So come on down, do a walking tour with us, learn a little bit of history about Bonita Springs and our surrounding areas. The Calusas are amazing. It's one of my favorite tours that John does. And he's Calusa John, so to have a civilization, and we're basically ground zero for a very this a wonderful civilization called the Collusion Indians that were here.
A few people even know that these were the very first people that had contact with Ponce de Leon and the people that killed them. Yeah. So there's a lot of stories.
A lot of cool stuff. We got pyramids out in the bay. John talks about all that, all the different mounds, which ones, and artifacts and replica artifacts. So hop on that one. That one's a really good one.
That's a good tour. Yeah, get online, go to the Bonita Springs Historical Society, click on the walk link.
Yeah, excellent. And then with that, we're going to be start doing kayaking tours again. We always go one step forward and two back. It seems like this. So
between oil spills and hurricanes, flooding, and now coronavirus
and road closures.
Yeah, we've had our share of obstacles. Absolutely.
But we'll get through this, and then we'll start cranking up our tours again. But in the meantime, come down and rent a kayak. People are really enjoying it. It's a safe activity.
Yep, come down and enjoy the park. I mean, it's still all lit up. It's pretty down here. They had fireworks down here like crazy the other night. There's all kinds of things to see and do down here in downtown, from the Shangri-La to the Wonder Gardens to walking through the park itself, the bandstand. I think they have concerts on Friday nights.
We were hearing music or something coming from there yesterday when we were leaving, which is nice. And what's really nice is the city put in some very awesome grass. They reseeded everything over there. And what was really nice is we're seeing families. They're having picnics, spreading out their blanket and having picnics in the park, you know, underneath the shady tree on this beautiful grass. We saw people playing cornhole there the other day, that little pitch game. So this is what the park is about, safe environment.
Especially now when you have these issues with the coronavirus. It's nice to have things you can do that are still safe and outside. And Bonita Springs has some beautiful parks and outside space that you can utilize.
Exceptional. This exceptional. So what else we got going? You're going to be out on the water tomorrow. I'm going to be on point here on the river here for the rest of the week. We've been busy, so I like staying on point here. What else we got going on, John?
Well, we're starting our new year, so everything's getting going. I understand we're going to have an alliance meeting coming up at the end of the month, which is good for people that are interested in downtown Bonita Springs. Join the Downtown Alliance. Just go to their website or to the Facebook page and ask what you need to know, and we'll set you up.
It's a great organization. Great organization. Do a lot of good for downtown here.
Well, and it's nice. It's made up of not just businesses, but residents and nonprofits, and even people that are just interested in downtown.
Good thing. Good thing.
Yep.
All right.
So, Nick, did we forget anything?
Nope.
Nick always has to tell us.
He always has to tell us.
We're the two seniors. So. So I guess, having said that, all I can tell you now is come on down to CGT Kayaks, rent a kayak, go out on the Imperial River, go fishing, stop at the bait shop. They'll help you out. Stop over, get an ice cream, whatever. This is Calusa John, Max, and Aaron saying take care, have a great day.
Happy New Year.
We'll see you next week.
Happy New Year.